Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came down.
Out of the Gilbert sun, a different fire gleams, forged in the desert, living out the dream. We wear the armor, steel upon our blades, like the charging night, our passion never fades. They hear the thunder rolling from the stands, the future of the game is in our hands. The sword is drawn, the visor's coming down. We're here to fight and claim our hometown crown. Feel the ground start shaking, hear the battle cry. Raise the purple banner to the Arizona sky. Lace them up, let's go, the moment is at hand. The toughest team to ever grace this land. We are the Knights, the passion and the might, charging down the ice in purple and white. Hear the canyons roar, hear the gold horn blare. We're the Knights, so opponents beware. You see Nathan flying, weaving through the pack. Tyler's got a slap shot, there's no turning back. Brody on the boards, a punishing design. Jacob with the puck, he's breaking down the line. The speed of Jackson, the hustle of Aryer, Christian and Chase are fueling the fire. Tripping Abel, fighting for the zone. This kingdom on the ice, we claim it as our own. We are the Knights, the passion and the might, charging down the ice in purple and white. Hear the canyons roar, hear the gold horn blare. We're the Knights.
Are live.
All right, hello everybody. Here we are once again for a ASU night soccer game. This time versus the Junior Sun Devils, 16U Tier 2 League, Arizona League game. And face-off just happened, as you probably saw.
This is the icebreaker, right?
This is not a league game. This is the icebreaker tournament. Yep.
We will have Rob out today. Kevin's watching from home.
I hope Kevin's doing all right. He had a major procedure done tonight, and should help out a lot with his ability to contribute to the team. He's been suffering, and so we wish him the best, and we need him back really quick. So all the best, Kevin.
Heard it went well, so that's good.
Good. All right. Well, as Ben just said, Rob's not here, and he's our premium play-by-play person. I'm usually just a few words of color commentating. I'll do my best to try to do some play-by-play tonight. So here we go. We got New Year and George. We got Smith and Harrison on D with Ryer Olsen. Knights push the puck up, thrown back out by Sun Devils goalie. Ooh, little whiff right there. And then we'll send it down.
I'm not sure if I'm over counting. I've got one shot on each. I don't know if they're maybe just not counting anything.
Really quite sloppy for both teams. Need to actually control that puck. There we go, Ryer with a push forward. There you go, Olsen.
Yeah, just some good forward pressure.
Knight's getting a couple players changed out and a shot on goal. Nice rush right here by Glimcher of the Sun Devils. Good zone control from the Sun Devils right here.
We've got Boston net.
Yes, we have Matt Yankee is out.
Yeah.
He's on the bench, but he's been suffering from an injury recently. Played the game in severe pain the other night. So we got Matt on the bench as an emergency, but Trey Boss in net. Here we go with Stilly, Skelly, Zwaga in for forwards, Lawrence, and Hines back in D. Lawrence sends it around, but not picked up. Controlled by the Sun Devils out to the top. AJ Brandt with the puck behind the net, brings it around, throws it back. Heinze, we got to get that puck, buddy. Ooh, a little slow. I'm not seeing the compete level I really want to see from my forwards. Not getting out to that board and pressuring that puck. Skelly carries it up into the zone, gets a shot on goal, and covered.
I do see shots on net, so I'm gonna reset mine. Well, I've got one each, but I've counted more.
I would say it's more like 3-1 or 3-2 for the Knights.
Yeah, I had 3-2.
Controlled by the Sun Devils in their D zone. Outlet pass broken up, but not a great keep at the line there. Brody Smith gives him a bump on the half boards. Guy's wide open out front.
Oh, that's in.
And it's in. We cannot have that guy wide open in the slot between our two D-men and our center. That has to be covered. A little slow, moving between the half boards, the end boards, and the slot. And it just has to be covered. We saw the same thing the other night against Mission, and before that against the Bobcats. Jacob Beth picks it up, sends it across. Over to Jackson Lindsay. Sun Devils control. Glimcher brings it in. Nice hustle, but good body work there. Sends it across, but nobody to poke it in. Oh, we got to control that puck. There you go, Tyler.
There you go. That was a good backhand.
Reinhardt pokes it out. Sun Devils control, bring it back up. There you go. Nice stick, Tyler Tenpenny. And a shot on goal. Knights D are changing. Glimcher brings it up again. Shot blocked. You can't send that back to the middle.
Deflection.
Nice hit. Chase Reinhardt takes out two Sun Devils with that one hit. Sun Devils regroup, bring it back in. Again, Lawrence over there on the half boards. Collects the puck, loses it. Shot from the point tipped and over the net. Sun Devils still controlling. Puck goes to Hines. Not a great chip. We got to get that off the ice. Sent down, but goalie plays it. Lawrence keeps it and gets a shot on goal. All right, I really need to see a little bit more intensity, some more compete level from the Knights in our D zone. The Sun Devils are not really outplaying us or outpacing us.
No, they're just getting, Knights are getting sloppy with play.
The Knights are getting sloppy and just a little too timid to get out there to the half boards to get that puck at the hash marks.
That net is way off.
Yes, it is. Did it start that way, or did somebody just knock it
Well,
off?
so there was a collision right in front of the net.
Still off.
Yeah.
It still looks like it's off. It looks like well, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Can't see the line very well, even though I'm standing right on top of it. All right, Olsen and Georgie and New Year at forward with Smith and Beth at D for the Knights. Sun Devils control, but send it out all the way down to their own end. Slowly sends it around behind the net. Good pressure there from the Knights. But Sun Devils break it out. Play the body. That's offside. That was offside. He chipped it out. Oh, no, you have to play the body. Brody Smith, you have to play the body on those sideboards over there. Sun Devils still controlling. Let's go. We need some hustle from our Knights. Looking like we put our lead skates on tonight instead of our, nylon ones. Let's go.
Ooh, that one popped up and over.
Trey Boss almost had it in his glove, but not quite. But again, the hustle. I'm just not seeing it from the Knights in the D zone. We need to have a much, much higher compete level. We are not competing. It's that simple.
Yeah.
All right, starting line back in with Reinhardt, Tenpenny, and Lindsay with Lawrence and Harrison on D. Oh, Lawrence was already tied up and then got taken in from behind by Curry. Sun Devil blows a tire. Skip back out. Lawrence going for the puck there instead of playing the body. Nice play, Tyler, to get that across to Jackson Lindsay. He carries it in, but then right back out. I would like to see a little more purpose on that pass and chip right there to get that puck in deeper into the zone. Sun Devil control and send it around. No pressure from the Knights, not really, but come up with the loose puck anyways. Sun Devils on the rush. Carried in, shot on goal. All right, again, very, very lethargic.
Yeah, there's not a lot of energy going into the plays on the ice right now.
Yeah, especially from the Knights. Especially from the Knights. Sun Devils, at least that last line, also look to lose a step or two.
Yeah, it's like we're slowing them down. Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe they're going to let them get a couple points on the board.
Maybe it's because it's late on a Thursday night, and these are 16-year-olds.
Yeah. I don't know. You stick a video game controller and they seem to wake up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Pick up a loose puck, throw it out. To Nathan Gagers. He sends it over to Pastilli, and Pastilli gets it in pretty deep. And some good forecheck pressure there from Zulaga.
There we go. They just do that every time.
But get it out. Sent back in. Zulaga sends it in deep. Again, I need to see much better pressure than that. Christian Pastilli. Oh, no. We need a little bit better control than that. Don't just fire it across at nobody. A little self-chip would have been nice. But now he gets it back, and he's rushing it up. Pressure from behind. Still gets it in pretty deep. Sun Devils collect the puck and start their breakout. No pressure, so they have an easy breakout here. Oh, we got to finish that check right there. But we get the puck anyways. Yeah, we need much, much better control and much better hustle. Nice pressure, although that was 3 against 1. The Knights against one Sun Devil player. Hustle, hustle, hustle. There we go. All right, Sun Devils with really nice crisp passing is simply outdoing the effort that we're getting from the Knights. Nice shot block by Georgie. But that shot block goes right on the Sun Devils stick, who gets the shot on goal. Full change for the Knights. Sun Devils sticking with this line.
In the rink, it only shows that the Knights have had 1 shot. I gave them credit for a little more, but bumped it back down. But
We had 2 shots in the first couple minutes.
yeah.
Let's go. Seriously, why is he standing wide open just inside the circle?
Yeah, just like that. It's Sun Devils up 3-0.
And Knights look defeated already. We are 10 minutes into this game, and it's just body language is completely defeated. And I think smartly, our coaches call a timeout.
Yeah, I think that's needed. Maybe to give them some vitamin D.
It's like, wake the hell up.
Monster energies or
Wake
coffee.
the hell up. Yeah. Yeah, but body language, they look defeated.
Yeah.
And so coaches got to try to change that right away, or it's only going to get worse. Exponentially worse.
Yeah, absolutely.
With every single minute.
Well, we do have 22 people watching. Kevin, stay with us. Stay with us. He's in spirit.
All right, so same line stays out here. So we got Reinhardt and Lindsay centered by Tenpenny with Lawrence and Hines on D. Sun Devils make their way back out with Grant in the center. Almost went through the 5-hole. I think it actually did go through the 5-hole, but just outside the post.
Pretty sure I caught a replay of that. Let's see.
Yeah, from this angle I couldn't get a great view on it, but it looked like it trickled through.
Yeah, just to the right.
Trickled through and just missed the net. So let's reset, and here we go. Sun Devils control behind the net. On and around, easy breakout, far too easy. Once again, people wide open in front of the net. Just, a little disappointed in the puck watching.
And Hines jump in and try to support Boss in that, but for the most part it was Boss against the Devils.
Yeah, what we need is our D-man who's in front of the net. One D-man was on the end boards. The other D-man has to be patrolling the slot. Not standing on the edge of the crease, but actually patrolling the slot and playing people instead of watching the puck. Yeah, again, just a step slow right there. But we got Nathan Skelly, Robert Skelly, who pushes that up forward all the way around. Little scramble in the neutral zone here, but Sun Devils come up with it, send it in, and win the race to the puck behind the net. Chipped but not out. Sent back, and now it's out. Sun Devils going back for a regroup, and really no strong pressure from the Knights. A little sloppy there from the Sun Devils. Smith picks it up, sends it around. Knights changing, so we had nobody at the half boards. Sun Devils control with a great opportunity, but comes over to Pastilli, who sends it over to Olsen. Olsen gets it into the zone, pushes it deep while the rest of the Knights change. Oh, so close, almost right in front on George's stick, but then Trip New Year grabs it and gets a shot on goal.
A third shot on net.
Yeah, I felt like I've said that a lot more than 3 times.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably more like 7, I feel like.
Yeah. There we go. We'll just play the game. Will they count it?
Let's go. Jacob Beth pulls it. Nice shot on goal. A little high, but handcuffed the goalie.
They counted it.
You got to keep your feet moving. You got to keep your feet moving, and you can't telegraph that pass. Nice move, Trip. But then New Year gets bumped. Puck goes into the corner. A lot of pressure. 2 Knights hit each other.
That was like a fist bump.
Olsen comes out with it. Tries to get a shot on goal, but sort of loses the handle a little bit right there. 2 on 2. 3 on 2. 3 on 3. All right, Sun Devils controlling and outworking our Knights just a little bit. There's nice work from Jacob Beth right there. The Sun Devils control. Back at the point, send it back down. Try to go across. Nice block by Liam George. Lawrence goes in the corner, takes control, chips it up. Sent around over to the point. Sent back. Nice support by Liam, who sends it around to Jacob Beth.
Ooh, that one deflected.
Yes, that was dangerous. That should have got out of the zone. New Year should have had complete control, but he did not. Shot on goal. All right, you need to take control of that puck, especially when it's sent to you right there at the hash marks. All right, again with Reinhardt. And Lindsay with Tenpenny. And this time Smith and Hines on D. Sun Devils take control once again. We need to do a lot better job of tying them up on the faceoff. Puck gets loose and gets past the Sun Devil, but good work by the Sun Devils because Chase Reinhardt was on the rush. He got on his horse and was going, and he's doing that again. There we go, nice. Centering pass not quite to the Knight player in front. Sent back around. And icing.
I think that's where their opportunities are going to be in. It's going to be in those breakaways. Right now, the Sun Devils, it feels like they're just out playing. They've got more, seem to have more energy, more control. We just need to get away with some breakaways to get some points on the board.
Well, I'm worried about our D-zone coverage. There's some fundamental breakdowns. First of all, whether or not we are competing really hard in the D-zone. So first, compete hard. Second, cover the zone, the D zone very well. And third, then control the puck. And if we do that, maybe we'll be able to start some rushes and get some offensive zone time. But really, it's all Sun Devils with all the control for pretty much most of the game because our D zone coverage is not strong.
Now, we named a few players that are out or on the bench. Do we know who else, if any, are out?
Well, we mentioned Kevin Bannon, who's out, but also we have Xander Turner, who broke his elbow a few weeks ago. Of course, he's still out. As far as I know, everybody else is here.
Okay.
Matt Yankee, backup goalie for tonight because he is injured as well. But I'm pretty sure every other skater is here. All right, that's the end of the first. And once again, Knights need a wake-up call. So hopefully they'll come out with that to start the second period in just a minute. We'll be back.
I'm looking for the first one. It's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's one of Arizona nights. We just want the second one. And it's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's two of Arizona nights. The fans are excited and the parents are in the stands and the boys are on the ice and we're about to drop the puck. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back.
All right, here we're back to start the second period. Sun Devils slowly making their way out.
I do leave one out.
Yeah.
Here's the comeback right here.
Yeah. So we got Skelly and Pastilli out there with Nathan Gages centering them. We got Harrison and Lawrence back on D. All right, Sun Devils control. Send it on up. Gain the zone. Lawrence takes it, tries to chip it backhand. Doesn't get out. Yeah, we need it to be cleaner than that. Okay, but we get out of the zone. Nice again, but do not control. Sun Devils regroup, send it across. Good effort right there. Push forward, push harder, push harder. Go, 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 go. Skate harder, let's go, let's go. Let's get deep on that. Send it in and chase it down. All right, and Sun Devils bring it back out on the rush. O'Hearn gets it deep and shot on goal. Knights gain possession, send it around. Lawrence picks it up on the half boards. Tries to send it over, but hits the skate. Knights finally get it out. Across to New Year, who sends it deep and around. Liam George comes in to make a nice little hit right there, and it gets to Olsen, but
You're going to call George on that?
Well, they blew the whistle I didn't see it. They blew the whistle just as the Sun Devils gained possession, so we have O'Hearn going in the board for a high stick, going in the box for a high stick.
Okay.
I did not see it. All right, so first penalty of the game. Knights get the power play with Reinhardt and Skelly, centered by Tenpenny. We got New Year and Lawrence. So we've done this several times. We've got 4 forwards with Lawrence as a D-man. Nice shot, handcuffs Chesley. Goes to Tenpenny, sends it over to New Year, sends it over to Lawrence, back to Tenpenny. Shot, 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 shot. Nice try. Tenpenny gains control again. Tipped in front and covered by Chesley. Nice puck movement by the Knights right there. Good control, good movement. Could be a little bit snappier so that those passing and shooting lanes stay open just a little longer. No change for the Knights. Some change there for the Sun Devils. Nice hustle. Oh.
So that was
for a hook.
Just out of view. Okay, so that's going to even it up.
Yeah, it looked, you know, there was a little bit of a battle. I didn't quite see the actual stick work, the hook happen. But Skelly's getting called for a hook right there. I guess we're going to play 4-on-4. And here we go. Nice shot on goal right there from the point. Foss kicks it over to the corner, and Tenpenny takes control. Sends it around to Beth. Sends it back over to Smith. I would like to see a clean breakout right there. We have enough time and space to do it. But we get control anyways and gain the zone, but taken right back by the Sun Devils. 4-on-4. We are not shorthanded, so let's forecheck. Let's push hard. Sun Devils with a miscue right there. Sends it across and it gets out of the zone. Reinhardt hustles in to get it. Nice little move to send it in and a shot on goal. Tenpenny comes over to take control, not quite. A little battle, and he does end up with control. Shoots it around a little high and wide. Beth comes down to pinch for a pinch and keeps that puck in, but Sun Devils get control. Still with 4-on-4 for about 15 seconds. Sun Devils set it in deep and go for a full change. We could have had a much better stretch if we were paying attention. Reinhardt grabs it at the blue line, sends it in deep to Sun Devil goalie.
Sun Devils on the power play for 30 seconds.
Nice play right there by Jacob Beth to hold that blue line, get that puck right back out. 20 seconds left in the 5-on-4. I want to see some physicality right there. I need to see Brandt go into the boards, not just grab the puck on the board. Again, send it across, but a little miscue. Come on, let's go. Nice work, Liam. Hustle, hustle, hustle. There you go. Finish that. Okay. Extended little battle right there on the half boards. New Year comes up with it in the high slot, sends it deep. Goes back to fight for it, but the Sun Devils come out with it. And I think we're getting a Sun Devils penalty. Roughing is what it looks like. Stroud going a little too much.
Oh yeah, okay, I got it right at the end of that.
Yep. A little bit unnecessary action after New Year had finished the play and moved the puck. And the Sun Devil player Stroud just kept on going. So, all right, let's have another power play. One for each team. Trading off power plays right now. With Tenpenny winning the faceoff, getting a shot, but a little high and wide. Lawrence goes back to retrieve that puck. Sends it right back out of the zone. Oh, we need some control there. It needs to be a little cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, they're on the power play. And they're not playing like they've got more skaters on the ice.
Tenpenny rushes it up. All by himself. Easily gains the zone and gets a shot. Again, a little too wide to the right. New Year comes over to hold it in the zone. Again, Knights going with the 4 forwards and 1 D-man, although our D-man Lawrence is standing right in front of the net. Right in front of the net by himself, but doesn't get the puck. And we'll call that interference,
okay.
probably. Probably interference, and there we go, yes. So 5-on-3. Should be a 5-on-3 here for the Knights, and they're going to keep the same personnel.
For the next minute and 10
Well,
with 5-on-3, right?
at the most, unless the Knights score. Sun Devils bring out 3 new players. Knights sticking with the same personnel. Reinhardt, Skelly, Tenpenny in the middle, with New Year and Lawrence back, controlling the top of the power play. New Year with the puck, sends it to Lawrence. We need cleaner passing, far cleaner.
That shot high.
That was a nice one-timer, but didn't quite get it all. Net is off.
Way off.
Should be a offensive zone face-off right there because Sun Devil goalie kicked the net off. I need to see some really clean passing. This is 5-on-4. We got our personnel who can move the puck well, but did not on that last little interchange right there. And Tenpenny with a shot on goal. New Year picks it up and drops it to Tenpenny right there, who then sends it back up to New Year. Shot on goal, easily gloved by Chesky. Still 21 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Knights bring out their second power play line. Shot on goal by Smith. Olsen sends it back up to Beth. Shot on goal, tipped, almost in. Tipped by Liam George right there, and then sent all the way down by the Sun Devils. Beth picks it up, brings it behind his own net. We're out of time, and the first penalty is expired, so now we're 5-on-4 for the Knights. Olsen skating around, sends it to George, and he gives it right back to Olsen up the middle. Olsen into the corner and then behind the net, sends it back up to the top to Beth, who gives it right back but missed. Olsen regains control, sends it across right in front to Smith. Ooh, just missed, almost tipped.
15 seconds in the penalty.
Nice move by Olsen. He gets a shot, but just wide. Sun Devils gain control. Smith grabs it, sends it back in, and that's going to be offside, as a Sun Devil player was caught in the zone. Oh, sorry, as a Knights player, Olsen caught in the zone as the puck came back in. Tied up with the Sun Devil. Okay. So Knights get a full change again. Just 2 seconds left on the penalty. Lindsay and Davis out there with Zawaga at center. Miles Harrison and Logan Lawrence on D. Couple last second changes here. Okay. And here we go. Zawaga wins that puck all the way down, but the Sun Devils gain control.
And they're back at full strength.
Sun Devils sends it down all the way around into the right corner to the left of Trey Boss. Again, a little lethargic, actually, but both teams. The Sun Devils have slowed down significantly, but a nice one-timer blocked. Again, send it back up to the point. I want to see a little bit more of a decent hit than that. You have to make that hit. You have to make that hit at those hash marks and tie them up. or else they grab that puck, throw it right in front for a goal. All right. 5-0 Sun Devils. But the play is evening out.
Yeah. I've seen a lot more energy out of the Knights.
Well, maybe. But I've seen a lot less energy from the Sun Devils. They have slowed down significantly.
Well, I saw that at the end of the first. Sun
Yeah.
Devils slowing down a little bit.
Yes. But, you know, it was 4-0.
Yeah.
So
they can comfortably relax.
they have that luxury, but at the same time, jeez, come on, boys. Where's our D-zone coverage? The D-zone coverage is really just terrible. Just ragged and all over the place, and not really knowing where to be. When the puck goes to the end boards, we have to know where we're supposed to be. They have people open right in the low slot every single time the puck goes to the end boards. Mm-hmm. And between the two D-men and the center man, they have to be able to cover it. Double control, send it up, but not very well. Into the zone, but then right back out. And Sun Devils bring it in, gain the zone. Unintentional drop pass leads to a shot on goal for the Sun Devils. Spencer gets bumped there by a Knight. Sun Devil back around behind our net. But then with some good hustle by Tenpenny, some good effort to stick with it. Eventually gets control.
Is that a slashing?
A slashing call, but against Hines. No?
No.
I don't know. Against them.
The Sun Devils.
Okay, yeah. I didn't quite see it, and I didn't hear the number he called out. Slashing call against AJ Brandt. And so Knights go on another power play. And the Knights bring on Olsen to Stilly with George in the middle. Backed up by Smith and Beth. Puck comes to Smith. Fights for control, gets it, sends it over. All the way across to Olsen. And to the top, back to Olsen on the side. You got to move the puck. That's too long. Miscommunication. Seems like these players not familiar with playing with each other, which, hey, it's only been a month. Well, actually more like 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
They're still gelling though.
Yeah, they're still gelling for sure. Olsen grabs it at the hash marks. Gets it out of the zone, but it sure does not look like a power play. There is no control of the puck. It's just being slapped around. Send it in deep, and the Sun Devils gain control. Nice hustle there by Christian Pastilli to loosen things up and send it back up. Move, keep moving. And there's Beth who picks it up and shoots, and shot on goal. But easily gloved by Chesley. Knights changing 51 seconds. Both teams with a full change. 51 seconds left in the power play for the Knights. So now we got Reinhardt and Skelly with Tenpenny, and then New Year and Lawrence back on the power play. We need more effort, more energy, cleaner passing. Let's see if this unit can give that to us. Oh, and there's a trance. Oh, and another one. Oh. Tenpenny sends it out front for Reinhardt, who just barely got blocked. Then it goes to Lawrence, who just barely missed. Again, controlled behind the net, sends it back around for Tenpenny.
15 seconds left on the power play.
And again, and it goes in. This time it's Tenpenny to Reinhardt, and it does get through. Knights on the board with some good, clean puck movement.
Let's watch that highlight. good back and forth. That his play actually, I watched Chesley relax, and I think that's what they were able to capitalize on. You could see him, his shoulders relax back, and he was settling into a 6-point lead.
Yeah, right. And there's a man, the Sun Devil, right in front, loose, right in front, grabs the puck and has plenty of time before he finally gets hit, but the puck still goes in. We just cannot have people standing in front of the net, opponents standing in front of the net. Sorry, folks, but I'm doing play-by-play and color commentary right here.
It's colorful play-by-play. How about that?
Sure, let's call it that. It's not. Neither one of them is very good, but it's a little bit of both.
Rob, we miss you.
For sure, certainly. All right, sent back up. Smith gains possession and sends it back in. Gets into the zone with some pressure. Forecheck pressure from Liam George and New Year. Nice little chip there for Sun Devils to gain control, gain the zone, get it in deep, and still maintain control. Back up and up to the point. Now over to the right point. Olsen with a nice hit. Uses his body to actually make the play. Kicked down into the corner by the Sun Devils. Tried for the clearing pass off the glass, but a little too high and goes out of play. Full change for both teams.
We're going to take this just outside the zone. No, in the zone.
In the zone, yeah. It was shot over the glass from behind our own net, so it'll be in our zone. Reinhardt tries to bring it through the neutral zone, but gets stopped up. Sun Devils bring it back in. I don't know how he got through so many people. But he did their job, blocked that shot, and regained control. Send it across to Reinhardt, who is hustling, charging. Just barely interfered as he tried to make the shot. Still almost went in. The Sun Devils clear the zone. Oh, we need a body play there. You can't just play that puck with the stick. It has to be the body. Sent around to Reinhardt again. One of the bright spots on this team with strong effort. Tenpenny comes through with it. Gets a shot on the goal, but it goes right in the chest. All right. Shots on goal are catching up, and honestly, I would say the Knights are probably really more like 15 than they are 12. I don't think the scorekeeper who's working the board was actually paying attention the first couple of minutes as they got settled in. And so our shots on goal are catching up because, again, I think it looks like the Sun Devils have slowed down from their pace of the first period.
For sure.
Maybe we can hope that slow and steady wins the race. Oh, yeah, and we keep going, yes. Almost. Weiga almost popped that in, but just went a little wide. Loose puck in the front of net, and he popped it up over the top. Not quite in. Sun Devils bring it down. Lawrence bodies his man into the corner. Gain possession, send it over. Nice little breakout and neutral zone rush, but I would like to see a little bit better control right there. Sun Devils gain it. Send it back over. Chip it up. Again, sloppy by the Sun Devils.
Right outside.
Harrison sends it back in deep. Little delayed right there. Let's go, Nathan. There you go. There you go. Davis over on the half boards. Sends it up. Not out of the zone. And Postilli keeps it in. And still in. Knights with control. Shot but blocked. And still in the zone. And a shot but blocked. and covered by Chesley.
Yeah, if we could get the Knights to score 5 points, we would have every teenager going crazy.
Yes, I'm sure. But I'm liking what I'm seeing because our energy is slowly increasing while the Sun Devils' energy is slowly decreasing. If we can keep that trend, then we'll be in good shape. It's still, well, we're almost at the end of the second period, just about 35 seconds left. Sun Devils bring it to the neutral zone. Nice hit by Smith there. Tried for the wraparound. Again, somebody standing right in front of the net who is open. But it doesn't get in. Slapping it around a little bit, ends up at the point, and then they send it down. Sun Devils with the puck behind our net and bring it out. Tried to chip it over, but didn't make it.
Second period almost over.
And that'll be it. All right. So, 7-1. But if our energy can keep on rising, if we play more physical, more compete level, faster, and add on that a little bit cleaner puck control, then you know, anything can happen. We can come back.
It's set.
All right, let's take a little break, and we're back for the third period in just a moment.
I'm looking for the first one. It's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's one of Arizona nights. We just want the second one. And it's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's two of Arizona nights. The fans are excited and the parents are in the stands and the boys are on the ice and we're about to drop the puck. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away.
All right, we are back, and they're on the attack. So they can take the game away.
I knew those lyrics came from somewhere. All right, Sun Devils gain control and send it in deep. Knights pick it up behind their own net. Not controlled by Beth. Chipped up and out. Reinhardt takes it through the neutral zone. Ooh, lost the puck. Oh, loose. Right in front with the goalie sprawling, but no deal. I'm really liking the compete and energy. Oh, almost got the backhand wraparound. I'm really liking the compete and energy from the Knights right now.
Wow, I honestly, watching the close-up, I thought he had it.
That certainly was more than one shot on goal, but only one got marked for the Knights. All right, so full change.
Oh, hello from Michigan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. New Year sends it into the corner and around. Oh. Sun Devils tried a sloppy clearing shot, but it didn't get out. Now it does. Good fight by the Knights right there. Picked up by George. That's a tripping call, and I meant tripping penalty, and we also got the call. Thank you. So Knights going back on the power play. They bring out Reinhardt, Skelly, and Tenpenny with Lawrence and New Year.
So we got a question. Who's the big scorer on the Junior Sun Devils?
It's hard to say. Typically, I would say that would be AJ Brandt. but it's early in the season. We'll see what's going on. I mean, we did scrimmage them a couple weeks ago. This is our second time playing them this season. Of course, we'll meet them several times in our Arizona Tier 2 league. My guess would be AJ Brandt.
Okay.
But Lucas Ishu, also a candidate right there.
Yeah. That's a name I know called often in the high school leagues.
Extremely sloppy right there. Trip New Year had plenty of time and space. He could have controlled that puck, instead sent it behind our player and out. So a regroup. Tyler Tenpenny then grabs it, sends it, brings it all the way up through the neutral zone and deep into the offensive zone. Hard cut back, but then blind backhand to nobody. Chases it down. Trey Boss sends it over to New Year, who sends it to the middle to Tenpenny. Carries it in, gets a shot on goal, but right in the chest. Okay, we need a little bit more creativity than that. A little bit cleaner control than that.
Waiting to mark it, see if it was actually really hard.
Yeah, I think she did get a shot on goal for that one, and we're almost even now.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if they counted those first couple right at the beginning of the game, it would be just about even.
Yeah.
All right, so Knights controlling, but then losing. Sun Devils send it down. Jacob Beth sends it around, but not okay.
20 seconds.
Not quite controlled by Smith there, who then has to regroup again, sends it over to Tenpenny and across to Reinhardt. No, not quite. A little bit behind him, but gets it anyways. So let's regroup again. Smith to Tenpenny. Has to pull up right before the blue line, then just backhands it in. Not quite deep enough, and it gets sent all the way down. And that's the end of the penalty. Even strength for both teams. Trey Boss backhands it behind his own net. Picked up by Smith, who then just fires it over to Pastilli and across once again to Tenpenny.
Now somebody did chime in and ask about, who's our big scorer? Who would you put for the Knights?
I don't know yet. It's we're hot and cold. In Denver, it was especially in that one game, it was Tenpenny. It depends. It's hard to say because we haven't scored a lot of goals, except for maybe that one game in Denver where Tenpenny got at least 2 in the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 total. I think he got 4 or 5 for the weekend.
Yeah. He was the only one to score in that entire tournament on that
in Denver.
On the team that we're going to play Saturday, I think.
Yeah, okay. Shot on goal from the point by Lawrence there, picked up by Pastilli and sent around. But then the Knights lose it again. Oh, almost controlled, but then sent out, held by Lawrence, who chips it back in deep. And then finally out. Hines picks it up. Sends it out. Delayed offside right there. Sun Devil did not wait for the delayed offside before he went back into the zone. So offside call, and Knights take a full change.
Oh, we are run time. I need to adjust my clock.
So we got Olsen and Lindsay with George. Smith and Harrison behind them. Send in deep. Nice pressure there by Olsen. Force a mistake. Get that puck in deep, and picked up by Liam George. 2-on-2 down on the end boards. Shot on goal. And it was counted on the board. Hey. So there we go.
Score. Wait. No, is that how many minutes are left? I can't tell.
8:42 and running.
Okay. Yeah, I know we're run time, and
Yeah, for this tournament, it's probably 5 or 6 goal lead in the third period will become a running clock.
Yeah, I think it's 5. If I remember correctly.
Smith not quite quick enough. Ishu pressures him and chips it in deep. Over to Olsen and over to George. And then to Lindsay, who gets bumped. Sun Devils picking up the energy here. Regaining their energy. Nice to see a little body play after he almost got through.
Who's that? It's down.
Smith, I did not see it. It was way behind the play, but I see no call from the refs. The refs are just sort of holding their hands like they didn't see it either, because it was way behind the play.
Smith is getting up. Oh, the replay on that.
I don't know, I really didn't see it again. It was in the corner when the puck was almost out to the blue line.
You know, it was kind of an awkward check against the board. I don't know that it was really a penalty, and I'm saying that that is my son.
Yeah, sure. And it would, I mean, was it more of just an awkward fall and hit the boards?
I stopped my clock here. Yeah, it looked like he just kind of flopped his head against the boards.
So, Sun Devils only have 4 players. Was there a penalty called? I guess there was. I didn't see any penalty, any hand go up, or anything like that. But I guess they felt like they needed to do something. I'm not sure. So, power play. Lawrence goes in deep. Comes out with it. Maintains control, sends it across, almost picked up there by Reinhardt, but it goes to New Year, who sends it back to Reinhardt, and a shot on goal. Lawrence with nice possession there, and deep in the corner. New Year takes the one-timer, doesn't get through, so it's a 2-on-1. Ooh, played well, tied up by Lawrence, who was hustling back to cover the slot. Supposed to be a power play. Let's move that puck. Could be a better pass than that. Went right to his skates. Then across to Lawrence. Dropped to Reinhardt. Picked up by Tenpenny. Backhand, forehand, and almost in front. Down to the end boards and back to the half wall. Tenpenny with it there at the hash mark. Tries to fire it, but off a leg. Tenpenny gets control again. Gives it to Reinhardt, who drops it for New Year, who shoots it in. But gets blocked.
Back of the leg.
Yeah. Tenpenny at the near the dot, shoots it in a shot, and it's in. Tipped by Lawrence, maybe. Lawrence was, as the only D-man on the line there, was standing right in front of the net, and I believe.
Let's watch the replay on it.
He's going first in the handshake line, so I believe he got the tip in right in front of the net. And they stopped the clock. And the shots on goal are now even.
I guess they should be. I don't know. The play has certainly evened up.
Yeah, that first period killed us, but they still got, 3 more goals early in the second period?
Yeah.
Ever since then, though, it's been very even. Again, our D-zone coverage, we have certain personnel on this team that seem like they just don't know exactly where they should be in our D-zone coverage. All right, 4:38. We're back to stop time. So it must be a 6-goal lead necessary for running time. Sun Devil shot from the point, way over the net. Oh, I want to see more hustle than that. Sent all the way through, back to the point, and to the right point.
Wow, it was dangerous.
But missed the net, chip, and out. Controlled by the Sun Devils with nice clean passing right to the middle. Ooh, really ugly deep play right there. Just reaching with the stick and no body whatsoever. Cannot have that. Shot on goal. Well, For a few seconds, we had the tie with the shot on goal, but now we're down again.
Scorekeeper playing catch up a little bit there.
Yeah. Stilly sent it in deep. Sun Devils get control, send it up, but sloppy. Goes to Lawrence, who chips it over. Olsen picks it up. I want to see puck movement there. Not stick handling. Hines chips it back out. Send it across and deep. Sun Devils send it all the way down, but Lawrence grabs it, sends it across. George takes his man out. But Sun Devils gain control. Send it back up to the point. Shot blocked. George sends it to Olsen. Carries it up and across to the right. Right from the right dot. Shot misses wide. Lawrence keeps it on his weak side, but is able to get it on the backhand and keep it in the zone temporarily as the Sun Devils bring it in. Send it across, but hits a skate.
That one.
Brandt gets his own puck right in the middle and just misses. Olsen sends it, but sends it to nobody. Sun Devils send it back in. Hines picks it up, but not moving his feet, and then we'll take elbow or roughing. Cross check, one of those three things. Glimcher from the Sun Devils came in with really high.
Yeah, elbow right to the face.
Yeah, I thought it might be elbow. I didn't really see a two-hand cross check. I thought it looked more like an elbow, but either way, same result. 2-minute penalty for the Sun Devils and a power play for the Knights. Again with Scaly, Reinhardt, Tenpenny, Lawrence, and New. Lawrence sends it back down to Reinhardt. He gets a shot on goal. Not counted. Tenpenny in the corner. To New Year and back to Tenpenny. To New Year up at the top, but sloppy passing. That was a little cleaner, but too slow for a shot. And Tenpenny gets beat. And so it is a rush by the Sun Devils right in front. And the Knights gain control and slowly move it back up ice. I want to see some puck movement, not stick handling. Oh boy. We got lucky there. That the Sun Devils didn't really control that loose puck. Even on the one-on-none breakaway. Sun Devils grab it again. Does not look like a power play for the Knights. Boss grabs it and throws it over to New Year, who then carries it up the middle, tosses it over to Harrison, who misses it. Gets bumped. Back in for the Sun Devils, and we lose the control there, and we did not give the shot on goal. I thought that was going to be dangerous right there. Georgie brings it up and in. Bumped a tiny bit, possibly maybe incidental tripping. Not really a penalty, just sort of incidental contact. Scramble. Beth carries it up and in, but drops it for nobody. Georgie skates back for it. I'm not sure why the ref is standing right there.
Both teams back at full strength.
George tries to make the hit, gets enough contact. And that'll be it, folks. 7-2. Sun Devils over the Knights is your final score. And we'll be back tomorrow afternoon. I think it's about 3:40. We'll be at Mountain America Community Iceplex at the Mullet Arena, playing against, I can't remember right now who we'll be playing against, but hopefully you'll join us.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah.
So catch us tomorrow. We'll be live streaming that game too.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Netmind is a fortress, puck stops on demand. Opponents' hopes crumbling like desert sand. Power plays deadly, penalties a feast. Chirping so sharp, we unleash the beast. Forecheck like a thunderstorm, relentless, loud. Fan base electric, hyping up the crowd. We win, we grind, we shine under the light. Desert-born warriors, Arizona nights. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Netmind is a fortress, puck stops on demand. Opponents' hopes crumbling like desert sand. Power plays deadly, penalties a feast. Chirping so sharp, we unleash the beast. Forecheck like a thunderstorm, relentless, loud. Fan base electric, hyping up the crowd. We win, we grind, we shine under the light. Desert-born warriors, Arizona nights. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert ice kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate, hit a roar. Arizona nights, leaving it all on the floor. Net mind is a fortress, puck stops on demand. Opponents' hopes crumbling like desert sand. Power plays deadly, penalties a feast. Chirping so sharp, we unleash the beast. Forecheck like a thunderstorm, relentless, loud. Fan base electric, hyping up the crowd. We win, we grind, we shine under the light. Desert-born warriors, Arizona Knights. Desert Ice Kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight, dominate, intimidate. Hit a roar, Arizona Knights, leaving it all on the floor. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert Ice Kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight. Mind is a fortress, puck stops on demand. Opponents' hopes crumbling like desert sand. Power plays deadly, penalties a feast. Chirping so sharp, we unleash the beast. Forecheck like a thunderstorm, relentless, loud. Fan base electric, hyping up the crowd. We win, we grind, we shine under the light. Desert-born warriors, Arizona Knights. Desert Ice Kings ruling the night, scoring goals, crushing dreams. Take flight. Yeah, desert heat, but we skate on frozen flows. Arizona nights, stacking wins, piling goals. Blades cut the ice sharper than a hawk's dive. Opponents freeze up, they ain't making it out alive. Blocking shots, wall built like a canyon wide. Stick down, gloves up, leave no room to slide. We dominate, intimidate, no room for the meek. Chirps flying faster than a puck through the crease. Desert